Hello class! Welcome to our YouTube channel. This is Alan Shane at your service. And now we will have our discussion about accounting and the branches of accounting. So this is now our third videos in accounting tutorial. So don't forget to subscribe for more videos to be uploaded in the future. So now let's start about what is an accounting. Accounting is relevant in all walks of life and it is absolutely essential in the world of business. So it is very important and it is very essential in the world of business. Now let's talk about or let's digest the meaning of accounting. Accounting is the system that measures business activities, processes that information into reports, and communicates the results to decision makers. So, sige, isa-isahin natin ha. When we say accounting, it will measure what do accounting measures? It will measure business activities. After measuring business activities, they will process those business activities and the information from these business activities. After processing that information, it will be turned into reports. And those reports will be going to communicate to the decision makers. So, yan ang meaning ng accounting. That will measure business activities. After measuring, it will process into information, and those information will turn into reports, and those reports should be communicated to the decision makers. That is why accounting quantifies business communication. And for this reason, accounting also is called the language of business. When someone asks you, what is the language of business? So the answer is accounting. Okay, so natutunan na what is accounting. So now, let's proceed to the branches of accounting. Okay, ano-ano nga ba ang mga branches ng accounting? What are those branches of accounting? So, the work that accountants undertake ranges far beyond that of simply summarizing information in order to calculate or how much profit a business has made. So, we have these three main reasons. First, financial information supplied to external users still has a dominant influence on internal management information. Second, other information specialists have been reluctant to become involved in detailed accounting matters, and accountants have been quick to absorb new methods and techniques into their work. Now, let's talk about the first branch of accounting. What is the first branch? Auditing. When we say auditing, it is considered as the service to the public. And when there is a service to the public, so it is also has an external audit. And those external audit is an independent examination. What do external auditors evaluate or examine? They will examine in order for them to ensure the fairness and the reliability of the reports. So they will examine the financial statements. In order for them to ensure that those financial statements or those financial reports are fair and reliable. Then the management, they're going to submit it to the users. once the required order to ensure that they do not present a distorted picture. So that is the time nga okay ang independent auditor's report. Next branch is the bookkeeping. So when we say bookkeeping, it involves what? It involves mechanical tasks. Mechanical tasks of collection of basic financial data. So in bookkeeping, it will collect financial data. Then those data are first entered in the accounting records or the books of accounts. Then after entering it into the accounting records, it will then be extracted, classified, and summarized in the forms of financial statements. So that is the importance of bookkeeping as one of the branches of accounting. Next branch is the cost bookkeeping, costing, and cost accounting. So cost bookkeeping, it involves what? It involves recording data of cost in books of accounts. So it is therefore similar to bookkeeping, except data once they have been much greater detail. Because cost accounting will make use of data once they have been extracted from where? From the cost book. So they will then be extracted from the cost books. Next branch is the financial accounting. When we say financial accounting, ano ang gina-focus? Financial accounting focused on what? Recording. Recording of business transactions. So it will focus on recording business transactions and the preparation of reports. So that is financial accounting. And those financial accountants accord the importance of the GAAP. What is GAAP? The generally accepted accounting principles in recording the business transaction. So they will accord those in the GAAP or the generally accepted accounting principles. So the information supplied is usually for the benefit of the owners of an entity, but it can also be used by management for planning and control purposes. So next branch is financial management. When we say financial management, it sets what? It is the setting of financial objectives. So financial management, it is the setting of financial objectives, because in this financial management, managers will make plans based on those objectives, because their direction of the operations of the business is to attain the objectives na gina-target ng isang business. Then, a management accounting system incorporates and obtaining the finance needed to achieve the plans. So, it will also, from the word itself, management, it will also what? Safeguard all the financial resources. So, it will safeguard also the financial resources of the entity. So, aside from setting financial objectives, in order for them to make plans to achieve those objectives, so financial management also will safeguard those financial resources of the entity. Next branch is the management accounting. So, management accounting. Management accounting adopts 4 specific decisions which management may be called upon to make, and incorporates all types of financial and non-financial. So, dalawa ang ginastudyhan ng management accounting, the financial and non-financial information. So, hindi lang sila nag-focus sa financial, but at the same time, those non-financial information, which became a wide range of sources. So, that is the importance, and that is the meaning of the management accounting. Next is the taxation. So, when we say taxation, it is the preparation of tax returns. So, gina-prepare natin ang tax returns and also the consideration of the tax consequences of the proposed business transactions. Because accountants will involve talaga sa work sa tax work which is responsible for, or who are responsible for computing taxes, because those taxes will be we're going to pay to the government, because 'di ba, from our first video, tax is the lifeblood of the nation or the government, kung saan doon nila kinukuha yung financial resources ng isang government para sa mga projects and iba't ibang mga plans ng government. And last but not the least branch of accounting is the government accounting. So, this government accounting, it is the identification of the sources. Identification of the sources, uses of resources, consistent with what? With the provisions of the city, municipal, provincial, and the national laws. So, dito umiikot ang government accounting, because government will collect and at the same time they will spend huge amount of public funds. That is why they will government accounting is one of the branches in order to have the necessary proper custody and disposition of these funds. So that's it for our video. Hope you learned something about accounting and the branches of accounting. So thank you so much, class, for listening, and see you to our next video tutorial.